Okay, let's talk about email for a second. Because just because you send somebody an email doesn't mean they actually get it. Okay, I have a question here from Mark. We were told to keep the voicemail no longer than 20 seconds. I'd say under a minute, Mark. 20 seconds is really, really short. I would say under a minute. Okay. So just because you hit send on an email doesn't mean that the person you send it to actually gets it. There are all sorts of things that stand in the way of someone receiving your email. So the first thing you do need is a good subject line, because if it does make it into your prospect's inbox, if they don't recognize your email address and the subject line is not great, they're just going to hit delete, and it won't matter that you slaved for hours over this email. Your email does need to, the subject line does need to be short, less than 50 characters. Because somebody could be reading this on their phone, so the shorter the better. You want to avoid upper and lowercase letters, like you wouldn't type the subject line or any part of the email, say, in all uppercase letters. You don't want a bunch of exclamation marks because they get caught in spam filters. Spam filters, you know, your internet service provider has spam filters. Their internet service provider has spam filters. The company probably has spam filters. They might have their email set up with specific spam filters. So all of these things are barriers to somebody getting your email. Okay? Do not send an attachment to anybody before you have talked to them. Attachments get caught in spam filters. People that are savvy about email will not open emails from people they don't know that have attachments. Do not send them. Okay, and you know that really fancy signature block you have from your company? Don't use it. You are better off sending a plain text email than sending a bunch of graphics, because they get caught in spam filters. You're going to want to keep your email short. Again, they may be reading it on their cell phone, so you can't tell them everything about your company in one email, nor do you want to. And just like your voicemail, you want to focus on how you help your customers or how you help your clients. That's what the focus of this email is. And you're going to lead with what you think is the most important information or the biggest benefit to customers or clients. And you do have to tell people, and this is the same for your voicemail, you do need to tell people what you want them to do. So in a voicemail, you're going to say, please call me. In an email, I usually recommend that you say, please call me at your phone number, or respond to this email and let me know a good time to contact you, and I will do so. Next week, we're going to start the process that's going to enable you to create not only your introductory script for when you get somebody on the telephone, but your voicemail campaign that you can use to get prospects to return your phone calls, and the emails that you can use that will get people to respond to email. So this is just what I've gone through right now, is just a general overview of email and voicemail, and we're going to go more in depth in future sessions about exactly how this works and what you're going to say, and I'm going to be giving you templates for all of this. Commit to making a specific number of dials every week. And I recommend that the minimum really should be 100 dials every week. That's only 20 dials a day. And you've got to make a certain number of dials to get proficient at this. And get yourself an accountability buddy if you're here by yourself. Somebody to practice with, somebody to get a pep talk with, somebody to help keep you accountable. And last but not least, you do need to practice these gatekeeper scripts. They need to roll off your tongue.